As always, Playdate is brought to you by Triple, the original high seltzer, redefining the party landscape.
Playdate, episode 67, Justin Pugh.
Justin Pugh, who was just here a minute ago and apparently just walked out.
Yep.
He was the coolest guy, too. He would have been great. We could have asked him about scoring touchdowns in the big games.
You ever score one?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Maybe not.
Offensive linemen don't typically.
They don't get him a bunch, but I don't know.
I had the worst day of my life ever yesterday.
Oh, fun.
It was awesome.
Tell me about it.
I woke up in a hotel room in Nashville, my hotel room in Nashville. Went to the airport, still not feeling great. I took it way too far on Saturday night. Got really excited.
Yeah.
And woke up, was scared I had ruined every relationship that I have. Apparently it was fine.
Yeah.
Talked to Liam and Angus and they were like, no, you weren't even the worst one, so that's good.
Who was the worst one?
We can bleep this, but apparently.
Oh yeah.
They took him back to Liam took him back to his hotel, and apparently Liam was like, what floor are you? And he goes, 14, and then fell into all the buttons. There were 10 people in the elevator, fell into all the buttons and pressed every single one. And everyone in the elevator just had to go to every floor and was so mad at him.
That is actually kind of hysterical. That's not that bad.
Falling into no, it's not bad at all. It's it's funny to not be part of it. I would have been terrified to be part of that.
True. We were at the Tin Roof, and then he showed up and jumped the fence or something, and the guy was like, "Whoa, what are you get out of here, man!" But he was very to his credit, he was like, "Oh, I'm out of here."
Wait, what? Why do you have to jump the fence?
I don't know. We were on this patio thing, and instead of going through the door and then out to the patio, he just jumped over onto the patio. He was like, all right, what's up, boys? And then
it is funny to just immediately admit fault.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there was no resistance. It was sick though. We were in Nash Vegas, dude. I saw Casey Musgraves. Unbelievable. And the opener was Lord Huron.
Oh, the night we met.
Take me back to the night we met.
That was the first song. I think I listened to.
First song you gooned to.
First song I gooned to. I think that was the first song I listened to when I downloaded Spotify.
That was the first song you listened to?
It was it was hot when Spotify came out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get on the flight. I felt completely fine until it set in I'm on this plane for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
Had a mini panic attack. It was the first time I ever was I don't know if I can do this. I thought about getting off the plane.
Before it took off?
Before it took off, I was freaking out. And then could not get comfortable. Got up to throw up 4 times.
Oh.
One of the ladies next to me was asleep, so I just kept stepping over her to get out.
You in the window?
I was in the window, but it was there were no seats in front of us, so there was enough room, but my ass would graze her knees every time.
She was not asleep, bro. She was faking it.
And
ass on her knees.
And after the third time, the woman in the middle seat, who was a flight attendant for another airline for United, was like, are you okay? And I said no. And she goes, put this under your tongue, and pulled out a bag of white stuff. It was salt, electrolytes.
It's anthrax.
Just kills
me. It was Coke. You're whoa.
Oh. And that did not make me feel better. Yeah, I threw up 4 times. Everyone on the plane thought I was a fucking freak. It was so clear what I was doing.
Yeah, but people throw up on airplanes. That's normal. They probably just thought you were scared of flying.
Yeah. I mean, we were also coming from Nashville, and I looked so hungover. They knew what was going on.
Yeah.
And the flight, after the third time, the girl next to me goes, too much Nashville? And I go, yeah. And she goes, yeah, I see it all the time. We see it all the time.
Well,
we have a lot to talk about because we haven't recorded in a while.
Oh, yeah. I was going to talk about, speaking of our flight today, on the way out, Machine Gun Kelly was on her flight.
Oh, yeah.
And he was he got that dumbass shit that they do where they drive the Porsche up to the thing. Remember
it's it's awesome.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Anyway, but he came in as I was boarding and came in right behind me. And then I heard him on the phone. He's like, yeah, I'm in the fucking back on a middle seat.
Didn't he say I was I'm slumming it today or something?
And he was, sure enough. He's 7 feet tall.
He was wearing the most... if the purpose of wearing a mask and stuff is to like take attention away from you and like people to not know you're a celebrity, his mask did the complete opposite.
It kind of looked like a furry.
He looked like a fucking freak.
Yeah.
I don't know why I got so mad there.
He's mad about Machine Gun Kelly because he
describe it to Lauren.
He looks like a freak.
His balaclava had like bunny ears.
Yeah, he had like ears.
And then he was just wearing like the most ridiculous clothes.
I feel like it's Machine Gun Kelly. I
was
this.
Not as fazed by that. You seemed very upset in the moment though.
Well, because it was just like pick one. Either just be Machine Gun Kelly, or because it was like clear, like I'm trying to not draw attention to myself, but like I want you to know that I'm famous.
I think that's just his style.
I think that's just
he's
how he
like
dresses.
that.
The mask was like they didn't know who it was at first.
Yeah,
because he was wearing a mask,
so it worked.
But you knew it was someone famous.
True, but I didn't know it was him.
Probably because he is famous.
I know. I don't know why it's irking me. It felt like a very
irking it.
It felt like a very like look at me thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of what I feel like he is kind of like that.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of famous guys, this is one of my favorite Will lines. We were in Vegas and Kenny the Jet Smith comes walking through and we're all like, oh my God.
Am I supposed to know who that is?
Kenny the Jet Smith?
Dude, legend.
You're worried he's from Family Guy right now.
No. He's a little out of your orbit, but he's like an ex-basketball player, NBA commentator. And he's just awesome.
I can tell when you're lying now.
We're not lying. You can Google.
Like, you have a specific smile.
Google it.
Google Kenny the Jet Smith. He's a real guy.
I'm not lying. So you can't tell what I'm
Kenny the Jet Smith. And he walks into the bar that we're in, and Will just looks at him and he's like, Kenny, can I buy you a beer? Kenny's like, no, dude, I'm good. And Will just goes, I will get you anything you want.
No, it was more like I was like, hey, can I buy you a beer? And he's like, no thanks. And then like I realized like he was like waiting for his friend, so we were just standing next to each other. Yeah. So like 5 seconds went by, we were like, and then I was like, I'll buy like any beer you want.
I will get you anything you want.
I was at his service.
Oh, that's
he was a nice guy though.
That was fun. When Will and I were in Vegas, everything in our hotel room, we shared a hotel room for the first night.
Yeah.
We were gonna book different ones, and then Will was like on the hotel website and was like, want to have a sleepover one night? And I was like, sure. And so we got one with 2 queen beds, and we slept together first night. Slept in the same room together.
Yeah, that's cute.
And
not like funking.
Everything in the hotel room was shocking me.
Yeah, he was like, oh, a TV.
Oh, I thought you meant
bed.
like shocking.
No, it was. Like, I would touch the lamp and it would be like, zzz, or like I would touch the TV. Like, everything in the hotel room was shocking me.
A sink.
No, that's not what was happening.
Toilet. Body wash. 2 bottles of water.
And so I was like, is everything in this hotel room shocking me? And to Will, and he was like, yeah, but it's not doing it to me. So it's something wrong with like me. And then it started happening in Nashville yesterday. And I was like, okay, am I just like electric? And I was like, no, that doesn't make any sense. And then I turned off all the lights to go to bed. And I like opened my eyes as I was trying to get comfortable. And every movement was like a light show. Like, I think I'm like inherently like more static than like the other people.
You're a static
Maybe
guy.
you're using weird detergent or body soap.
What? Can you Google what makes people staticky?
Yeah, Google why am I static?
Staticky.
Yeah. Clothing materials, low.
Have you been wearing a lot of wool or walking on insulated surfaces?
No, I don't think
so.
so.
Have you been transferring electrons?
Oh, you like to shuffle your feet across carpet.
Me? What do you mean? Do I like to do that?
Like,
you can't just
love that shit.
blindly say that.
You do that.
Never seen me do
You
that.
love that shit. You're always like, woohoo! Woo!
Oh, okay. This one says individuals with lower moisture content in their skin.
Yeah, I'm so dry.
All
yeah,
right.
That makes sense.
That does make sense because you always need that working hand.
I'm working. Mets got Juan Soto last night.
Huge.
I happened to be wearing a Mets hat yesterday, and I was on the
I
airplane.
mean, you happen to be. You're always wearing a Mets hat.
I wouldn't say like since the season ended, I don't really wear this much.
Oh, really?
No, I guess I had it on last episode, so that's gonna look like a lie to these people. Anyway, whatever. I happen to be wearing a Mets hat.
Wait, he was on the Yankees, right?
Yeah, not anymore though.
Yeah.
The Yankees are a little bro now. And there were guys coming up on the airplane. It was very fun.
Being like, we got him.
Yeah, we got like fist bumping and stuff. Yeah, it was like a very cool moment.
That is cool.
When we were in Nashville, when I came home like hammered from the bar, I went to plug my phone in before my flight. It was on 1%. I was like, okay, I need my alarm to go off so I can get on the flight, obviously.
Yeah.
Go to plug my phone in, and the charger just breaks off in my phone. And my phone's on 1%, and I'm sitting there with the cable in one hand and then the charger in the phone, and they're not connected.
What happened?
It just snapped off.
Like, what did you do?
What did I do to fix it? I called downstairs. I was like, do you have a charger? And the guy was like, it was like 4 a.m. He was like, what? I was like, do you have a phone charger? He's like, who is this? And then I was like, I'm in my room. And then I went downstairs, bought one, and my phone is so shitty that I have to like balance it perfectly. So I was just like, I bounced it on a piece of trash and was just like, if it falls, I won't make my flight.
I had my phone died overnight the first night we were there. It was at like 10%, but like there wasn't a way to charge it while being on it in my bed.
Right.
And I decided, I was like, you know what? I'll scroll a little. 10% will last me till the morning. It did not. I woke up and it was dead and the sun was out and our call time was 10. And I was like, oh my God, Edge is I'm gonna fucking get fired. And go and plug it in, and I'm like butt ass naked, and then I have to plug it in like this corner, and I'm just squatted over it doing like a prayer circle over my phone, like please don't be 10, please don't be 10, please don't be 10, like my butt crack just right above the phone. And
wait, why did you have to squat over it?
Because it was like the only outlet was like in the part that was like in between the wall and my bed,
right?
And I the only way for me, I guess I could have like been up on the bed, but like in the moment it was high stress. And I was just squatted, like I had like a little bit of room, and I was like, oh, and it was 8 o'clock.
Caveman discovering fire.
Just now, I was picturing the SpongeBob caveman thing.
Oh, dude.
Spoiler, haven't seen it.
Yeah,
that was scary.
Oh wait,
he was scary that episode.
Does your logic not apply there? We gotta hash this out.
What?
You can't spoil something.
Oh yeah, Lauren got mad.
You can't
at
spoil
Will
something
for
from
like
25 years ago.
Spoiler.
I walked in on this argument,
like a concept.
but it was like Will like explaining Wicked, which came out like in the 80s.
I wasn't even explaining it. She just said she got mad that she saw.
I love this.
Lauren was mad that someone online spoiled the second half of Wicked, and I'm like, bro, that came out in 2000.
Right.
Yeah, but part 2, like. The movie that just came out with Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo, or I don't know how to say her last name.
Yeah.
Like part 2 is coming out next year. So for people that like this.
What do you mean part 2 is coming out next year?
Part 2
That movie that came out was part 1.
So part 1, so as like the musical, it's just everything before the intermission. So then part 2 is like after the intermission.
Yeah.
I haven't seen I saw the play or the musical when I was like a kid. Maybe I was 8 years old. I don't remember the end of it. And then after the movie, I was on TikTok and I saw a video that had like a huge spoiler to like what happens to the characters in part 2. And like I wasn't the only person in the comments that were like, yo, you could have at least put a warning.
But what my point is, I also had it spoiled. I also saw part 1. I'd never seen Wicked. Saw a spoiler about part 2, and I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, that's going to happen.
You know that I love you, right? You have never been more... This is the most insane take I've ever heard. The movie, it came out... The story's been around for longer than you've been alive.
I don't care. I still think it's annoying.
I know, but that'd
be like if I got mad that you
can
spoiled...
be annoying. It can definitely be annoying. The person that posted it should be receiving 0 back.
They deleted it actually, so
yeah, because morons are like, you spoiled it.
It's like if they make
the movie, the story's been around for what 40 years.
It's like if they make a musical version of Toy Story, and then I get mad that you spoiled Toy Story for me.
It's like
I understand. I just like I'm still allowed to express that it's annoying.
I don't know if you are.
I think I am. So
I don't think it's a free country.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm kidding.
Back to I have a funny thing related to like falling asleep and scared well, not that it really mattered when I woke up, but I got back I went to Mia's cousin's baby shower on Saturday night.
Okay.
And then I came home, put my PJs on, got in bed, and like sometimes I don't know what kind of mood I was in, but I was like talking to my voice memos just about something. Like sometimes I'll like journal by just like talking out loud. I don't know if that's like strange, but
it's not relatable, but I kind of find it
I was talking to my voice memos, and then
Can we listen to it?
no.
Is it bad?
No, it's not bad. It's
Is
just
it like Will looked hot today?
yeah, that's all of them.
Let's go.
Yeah,
let's listen.
Pretty big for you.
No. And I was talking, and then
What if it was I shit my pants in the baby shower, and like everyone,
you can hear the
looking
point.
at my shit pants all baby shower.
I shit my skirt at the baby shower.
All right.
If you shit your skirt, is that just regular pooping? Because it doesn't hit anything.
Yeah,
I think you have underwear.
unless you're nude. No, it was just funny because you could hear the point at which I was like dozing off to sleep, and then I proceed to it's like a 4-hour long voice memo. Of me.
Because you fell asleep while doing it.
Yeah, and then I wake up and my phone was dead, and I had to go somewhere at 10, but yeah, it was just funny to listen back to.
Did you guys ever do that, like the sleep cycle app?
Yeah.
So like if you had like the pro version, if you had the pro version, sorry, I got a text about this kid from high school. This pro version of the app would like record you every time you talked in your sleep.
Yeah.
And you could like go and listen back to it. And it's funny, like it's so clearly you trying to work out like something that's happening in your life. So you'll be like,
Like you listen to yourself?
I would listen to myself talk in my sleep, and it was like me like working through like a problem in my real life.
That's scary. I don't want to know whatever I'm talking about.
Do you sleep talk a lot?
I didn't think I did, but then I got sleep cycle, and I was like, oh my god,
Jane
I'm
always
talking
tells me I
left
do.
and right.
I probably do. I know I writhe around like a tornado.
Oh, like you can't get comfortable?
I don't know. I'm comfortable when I fall asleep, and then I just wake up and there's like one of my pillows is like across the room, and like my blanket is like a tangled up, tied to my feet like a pirate's knot, and like
Do you like knock shit over?
yeah. Oh yeah. I've woken up in the middle of the night because I just smack my lamp over.
I did that the other day. I did that a couple weeks ago, and it shattered everywhere. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
I had a bunch of plates on my bedside table. I was like doing a lot of snacking before bed.
Yeah.
And I knocked over a stack of like ceramic bowls, and I literally thought I was in like wartime. Like I took cover. No, you got it.
No, that they like right before we started recording, I think they caught the guy who killed the CEO guy, and apparently he's a like Ivy League grad.
Damn.
He's smart. I obviously don't condone violence or murder ever.
That's good.
I don't really care about that guy dying.
Yeah, I mean, I think
those people
I just
rob,
think it's very
like
fascinating. The whole.
Yeah, I mean, I think those people are crooks, so I don't really care. But also,
Yeah,
I'm not.
He's still a human. I don't know.
No.
It's still,
Obviously,
like,
he shouldn't have died.
has
But
a
like,
family.
there are worse guys. There are like way better guys that get killed every day.
That's true. I agree. I just think it's like I've never really seen something like this like play out, like where it's like a broad daylight assassination.
Another
very
healthcare
fascinating.
CEO got killed like the day after, or died the day after.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Yeah. Also, apparently the guy that got killed is the CEO of like a subsidiary of United Health Group or whatever. So it's like they didn't even get like
I don't think that's true.
he's like if you look up like their chain of command or whatever, there's like a CEO of like United Health Group, and he's like the CEO of like United Healthcare or something. So it's like they got a guy who's like so much lower in the rankings than like the actual guy.
Interesting.
Is that interesting?
Yeah, I don't know enough about their corporate structure.
Did you guys see people on like TikTok or the internet though, like romanticizing the shooter, being like, "Ooh, he's kind of like hot."
Yeah, why he kind of
they also did
So
they did a
weird.
lookalike contest.
So weird. Like, why are you? I don't know. I think that's bizarre.
that he killed him, or that they think he's
No,
hot.
people to be like romanticizing.
I don't know. I think it's like I think it's like attractive when someone's like doing something like on a big scale. You know what I mean? Like people like thought like all these other assassins were like hot because they're like a part of history.
Stalin's hot.
Stalin was kind of why Stalin kind of
doing it for me?
That's my favorite like TikTok comment is like, why he kind of. When I was at
University.
I did my whole like Harry Potter thing, obviously.
Is that not like? Is like what's the deal with like Disney bounding and like? Is that apply to
Disney?
Universal? Like
I think Disney says you're not allowed to dress up like them because they're like people are like freaks. At Universal, it's like the Wild West.
okay, at Disney you can't dress like the characters.
When I was
So
dressed,
I was surprised when
Well,
I
I think
saw
it's a safety thing. They don't want little kids like because they think that people are gonna attract.
No, I know, but that's why
Yeah.
when I saw his outfit, then I was like, well, so could I?
You couldn't do that at Disney, but at Universal, like,
So I couldn't do that at the Star Wars one.
no, I don't think so.
Damn it.
But the like when I fit in better after I put on the costume. Like people don't bat an eye.
Got it.
But so I got over my fear of roller coasters, and the first coaster that we're riding, my cousin's or my uncle is like an executive at Universal, so he has this thing called like the executive gold pass or something, right? So like they'll escort you to the front of the line. You don't have to wait in lines. It's awesome.
Sick.
And so they take us up this elevator, and our guy who's escorting us looks at me, and he goes, "Do you have your wand on you?" Like not being like, "Do you have a wand on you?" It was like, "Do you have your wand on you?" Like he has to ask this like 100 times a day. But I was like, "No." And he's like, "We're gonna wand you when you get up there, just so you know."
We're gonna
like with the whatever
different
Wait,
type of wand.
are
You
you
pull out. You're like, fine. I have mine. You pull out one of those wands.
and yeah, they didn't find it. I didn't have anything on me, but it was
You didn't have a wand.
no. I just thought the question like, "Do you have your wand on you?"
Yeah,
is
yeah.
really funny. Like he catches people like left and right.
Yeah.
Wait, I don't get it. Like you're not
allowed to have that on you when you go on these like big roller coasters because it's like it could impale you.
They don't want
it
you
could,
to be like.
it could like it could like fly out. Dude, it was crazy. It was crazy.
Wait, I gotta look at my. So many things have happened. Oh, here's one. Do I have a lisp?
No, but
I've seen enough comments now that I'm like,
that sounded like you just hit comments pretty like you're like I've seen enough comments.
No, I'm just laughing and picturing you preparing what you wanted to talk about for the day, and it's like dash.
Do I
I have a list?
it's literally number one. Do I have a lisp? Hospital bench fart, ether dome.
I don't think you have. I don't think you have a lisp at all. I just think I think I do this as well. We get very excited and then we start talking fast, and like our words are coming out faster than our tongue can like keep up with.
Okay, I can live with that. I've been told it a handful of times over the years, and then I saw it on the comments on the last episode, and
Damn,
you've
been losing sleep over it?
No, I'm really good at sleeping. That's never a side effect of anything. But I don't know. I guess I don't care if I do. I just want to know if people have been like lying to me.
I've never thought about it until now. Now I think I'm like hyper fixate or not. I think I'm like hyper analyzing your voice,
and you're hearing it.
I could hear maybe where they would get that on certain words.
I mean, I honestly think it's ridiculous.
It's all
Wait. Can I do a hospital bench fart now?
yes, please.
I was at the hospital with my dad, and we were waiting for the elevator, and there was a homeless lady passed out on the bench. Like I think they just probably go in the hospital because they probably let them like sleep on the benches or whatever.
It's like how there are homeless people at the airport. It's like you could pass the straight face test of like I need to be here.
Yeah, exactly. And so this lady's like, or maybe she wasn't home. Maybe even worse is like she's there waiting for someone in her family that's sick.
Right.
But she's like sleeping on the bench, and we're waiting, and the bench is like, it's like the bench and then like 6 feet and then the elevator doors, and we're standing waiting for the elevator, kind of with our butts right up against the bench. And I guess my dad did not notice, and he ripped a cosmic nuclear ass ripping.
Yeah, I don't understand. Why was his butt near her?
Like the bench was
Can you reenact it? Can you be the lady and then he stands up how your dad was?
Okay.
No, I'm the lady.
No, but that's the bench.
Okay.
but it's the back of the bench. Like we're behind.
What?
The bench is like she's like, all right, she's like this,
Yeah.
and my dad is standing facing this way.
Okay. I can picture it.
We're both standing on this side of the bench. Face the elevators are this way.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't know why they would configure the bench this way, but I'm down.
Yeah, it was kind of it was like in the middle of the room. Anyway, and he just sauces one. He swings for the fences.
Wait, can you reenact the sound? Oh.
Okay.
Did it actually sound like that?
Kinda.
No way.
It was bad. And I go, Dad, because I can see the lady still like out of the corner of my eye behind him, and I was like, Dad, and he goes, what? I was like, and he turns around, and the lady just rolls over and goes, and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And she's just like, and rolls back over, and then sure enough, the elevator doesn't come for another like minute and a half. So we're just standing there like trying not to laugh. Not
this year.
It was the
Did it reek?
probably I don't know. That lady would know better than I would, but it was
Why?
God bless him. You know, it was an honest mistake. But if I was,
would he? So if no one was there, he still would have farted out loud in public.
Yeah.
it was like there was no one. Like she was the only person in the immediate vicinity. Like it would. The only person who would have heard it was me. Which he had.
I try and keep him silent.
Yeah,
in
that's
public.
still so bold to just let that go.
Yeah, I mean, he thought it.
Did she say anything, or did she just went?
Yeah, no, she just went. But she was like, she turned over like, there's no fucking way that just. It was like,
Yeah. Can you imagine she turned around and was like,
yeah.
Ew.
That's what you would have done, you fucking freak. Anyway, that was hospital bench fart.
Love it.
I love that.
Oh, I saw Interstellar yesterday in IMAX.
Again?
Again.
Have you seen that before?
I have, but like they just had it out in IMAX
Oh,
this
nice.
week. It was Ava's first time seeing it. She loved it.
Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah, he's a baby in it. Well, and we were at the TCL.
Timothy Chalamet is in Interstellar.
Yeah,
He's like the kid.
he's the son. He has a very like he doesn't have that many lines even, but
He's Coop.
Is that his name?
Yeah, isn't the kid's name Coop?
Cooper's their last name.
I know, but don't they name
Cooper?
No, his name's Tom. No, the
but,
grandpa's name's Tom.
Affleck? Casey Affleck goes. I want
Casey Affleck?
I want to name him. Yeah. What?
Like you're saying it like the duck.
I don't think Casey
company.
Affleck's in that.
He is.
It's Affleck.
Wait, no, he's not. Oh, yeah, he is. When
And
he's
he goes.
older.
He goes. I wanted to name him Coop.
Oh, Cooper.
Yeah.
I just saw Gone Baby Gone with Casey Affleck.
Cool.
You seen that movie?
No.
So good. Kind of fucked up, but it's good. This podcast is brought to you by Triple. Triple is the original high seltzer with 3 milligrams of THC and just 15 to 20 calories. Triple offers a social buzz similar to that of your favorite hard seltzer. Light on calories, high on life. It's all natural, gluten-free, and again, just 15 to 20 calories. Listen, I went to a little concierto this weekend. That's what I call a concert. That was a little bit of Spanish for you. No better way to pregame for a concert, from my personal opinion, than a couple triple THC seltzers. Gets you in the right mood. And yeah, I mean, it just makes you feel good and enjoy the music. Celebrate life's highs with Triple. It's engineered for social times. No sleepiness, no red eyes. Just getting drunk off weed. What is better than that? Had a few grapefruits, cherry lemons growing on me. I really can't go wrong, though. I love Triple. Triple's born from a desire to blend THC's social buzz with the social ritual of sipping on a seltzer. Triple is currently available at grocery stores, liquor stores, bars, and restaurants in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Louisiana, Georgia, and Florida, and will be available in Illinois, South Carolina, Arizona, and Ohio by the end of the year. Looking at you, Laker Mozart. Nationally, it is currently available online. To get it now, go to drinktriple.com and use code Playdate to get 10% off your order. That's drinktriple.com and use code Playdate for 10% off your order. Triple, redefining the party landscape.
Did I ever tell you when I was blind for an afternoon?
Blind?
I was blind.
Yeah, you were. Wait, when were you talking about?
I don't know. I was blind for an afternoon.
Why?
When I was a kid, we had a trampoline, and they were doing some like landscaping in the backyard, so we moved it to the front of the house. So it was like partially on the driveway. And
Good play.
terrible decision. It also didn't have a net on it, and we used this little Tykes table to stop your fall a little bit. So I'd like jump off and like hit it and like roll off. And our neighbor moved it. He like thought it was in the way, but he didn't know that I like used it as like a crash pad. And so I like jumped like expecting it to be there and like looked down and it's like not there. And I hit my head on the pavement and
Wait, why was the Tykes table not on the grass part?
none of it was on the grass part.
It was all in pavement?
I mean, I think there was like shrubbery and stuff on like one side, like hedges and stuff, but like the side to get off on was the pavement side. And I hit my head on the ground, and my mom came out, and I was like, I can't see. And she like thought she was gonna have to like raise a blind kid, and like called an ambulance.
Called an ambulance.
She called ambulance, and we got to the hospital, and she was like just beside herself. She was like, I'm gonna have to raise a blind child. And then by the time the doctor came in, I guess I could see again.
Is that something that happens?
Yeah, apparently like in like little kids, if you like get if you hit your head really hard, like the part of your brain that like connects to your like vision just like shuts down.
That is terrifying.
Crazy.
So she was just like, yeah, I was blind for an afternoon.
Do you remember it?
I remember, oddly enough, I think it was coming in and out,
Yeah.
the vision, because I remember seeing the like steel floor of the ambulance, but that's the only memory I have of it.
Oof. I've never been in an ambulance.
It's not.
I haven't either.
It's not fun.
Actually.
One time when I was playing with Scott Haddon in my basement, I caught a football and I turned and I hit my nose right on the we had like a foosball table.
Yep.
It was like one of the knobs that you like twist. And I hit I like turned and just nailed it, and it sliced open my nose so that it could like yeah.
Wait, what?
Just the middle, this part. My like septum or whatever got like cut open so it could like flap.
How do you look normal now?
There is like a little scar there, but I had to go to the hospital, and
I hate that.
All right.
we lived 3 doors down, so we just walked.
When I was a kid, I'm like a nosebleed. Or I was a
They
nosebleed.
gotta stop playing fucking basketball.
I'm gonna
insane.
send a message.
I like was a nosebleed kid.
This is gonna drive me insane. Yeah. You're still
Yeah.
a nosebleed kid.
Yeah, but not as much. I wasn't until one day I was in 2nd grade. I was walking down the hallway to my bus.
Yeah.
Someone flung the bathroom door open and like pancaked my face, and my nose started like profusely bleeding. And I think what happened is like something got like separated, and that never
like opened the floodgates.
yeah,
It
like
broke the seal.
I wasn't a nosebleed kid until I got like literally. I remember it feeling like it like flattened my face.
Jesus Christ.
And then I went to the nurse's office, missed my bus, and she like taught me how to stop a nosebleed, and I still use those tips to this day.
There was a kid named Christopher in my middle school.
There's always a Christopher.
Yeah, and one time,
Why are there no more Christophers?
That's a good name. I
They
like that.
kind of phased him out, I think.
I don't know.
I think it was a COVID thing.
It's like a new mod. Yeah.
Yeah. No, he got on like April Fool's Day, I guess. He brought in itching powder, which is a thing, I guess.
Damn. That seems like a biohazard.
Yeah, and it gets worse. He put it on all the fucking toilet paper. He covered all the toilet paper in the men's room with itching powder, whatever that even is.
Anyone who shit was just like, ow, ow.
Yeah, I don't think it was like hurts. I think it was just like
There are guys running around the halls like, ow, yow.
Yeah.
That seems like
What's the point of it even? Why?
It's
does
like
this
a
exist?
It's a novelty item.
that seems like a crime. That feels like that should be a crime, no?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's done. It's for practical jokes.
How much trouble did he get in?
I don't know.
That feels like
I remember him getting paraded out of the bathroom like they like caught like a murder suspect.
Right.
But
they should that's like I feel like an expellable offense. Or how old were you guys?
5th grade.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Did his parents buy the itching powder for him?
I don't know. You're asking good questions, but I don't. All I remember is that happening and be like, oh my fucking God. Thank God I didn't go to the bathroom then. Or else I would have.
You would have had an itchy butthole.
I would have had itchy butthole.
You might not be here today.
Or I wouldn't have a butthole.
Yeah.
Because
It would burn it off.
burned it.
It would have like sought if someone gets a really bad cut, they solderize it
Yeah. Oh.
or whatever.
Solder.
So they solder it.
Yeah. You're going to sodomize it.
Yeah. Your
Ew.
butthole gets like fused shut.
Ew.
What if they fused shut my butthole?
When I was a kid,
more
I was
on
just
that.
thinking of like bathroom pranks, I guess, but
Yeah.
this one's on like a way worse scale. We were in class and someone came in. I don't even think it was my class. Came into back to their teacher and was like, "Hey, there's a bomb threat on the mirror. Like someone had left a sticky note or something." We were in like elementary school.
Yeah.
And they took everyone to the church. They took it very, very seriously. And I don't think they ever caught the guy, but we all like knew who it was.
Ooh.
Or we think we know. Oh, dude, I was thinking about when Will said Christopher. There was a Chris in my school that there was this old man named Herbert.
Okay.
That was like obsessed with him and was like definitely like a pedophile, but like no one stopped him. And like they would like hang out, like Chris and him would like hang out. And
he was a guy at your school?
He was like, no, Chris went to my school. And then Herbert was like our neighbor, and we all called him Herbert the pervert. And Chris would like go, what?
I don't know.
Chris would like go to his house, and then we would be outside, and you'd see Chris like run out of the house, and Herbert would like chase him on his walker. And we'd be like, isn't that insane?
And they didn't like call the cops?
This is not real.
I swear to God. And I think there's like a story about it, but they like eventually caught him or something. But it was always weird. Like this guy was a freak. He like whistled when he talked.
I can't tell. Like he was an actual. We had our neighbor was like a guy with a mustache that looked like he would be a pervert. This guy Flanders, and he.
I know who Flanders is now.
No, mine's a real story. Wait, Google Herbert the pervert Chris.
I've heard of this, dude.
Google Herbert the pervert.
Literally heard of this.
Chris. You get Family Guide.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work anymore. Like,
yeah,
because I don't care enough to
get Family Guide. Yeah, that's him.
You got Family Guide again.
This guy's cute.
That wasn't a very good Family Guy.
Well, she was on to you from the get go.
Well, I just like yeah.
When Will and I were in Vegas, we were leaving. It was after the Kenny the Jet thing. We were leaving. We're like, all right, do we call an Uber? Do we like get in a taxi? And the guys outside the hotel will like call a taxi for you. And then we were like, what are those over there? And there were like these like giant like Hummer limos. We were like, can we take one of those? The guy was like, sure. He like, brought us over to it, and we just got it. Here, I'll show you the video. We just got in and took the limo instead of a taxi for like a 10-minute drive.
Wait, just you and who?
It was just me, Will, and
the Red Flags guys.
Red Flags guys.
Oh,
we were bumping tunes.
Did you get close with them, Matt?
Yeah,
and Brian?
I like those guys a lot.
Wait, Matt and Brian, right?
Yeah.
We were listening to Lupe Fiasco.
Wait, that's so.
Then
fun.
you got on aux and played some like sad shit.
Of course.
That was hammered. Dude. Did I actually?
Yeah, you put on some like really sad Mac DeMarco song.
Ooh.
And I was like, can I get one more song? I'll cue it. And then I just immediately played Lupe Fiasco. And everyone else was like, yeah. And you're like, what the hell? I was like, just trust me, dude.
Yeah, that's my bad. Oh, I have one more story before we get into the roadmap. When Will and I were flying into Vegas, the plane just kept getting like 50 feet from the ground and then just going back up. And they did it like 3 or 4 times, like literally like less than 100 feet off the ground. Like we were like getting ready to land.
It's kind of spooky.
And then they just pulled back up, and they weren't telling us what was happening. And so I thought maybe we were in trouble.
We thankfully were fine. But one time, can I tell you a story I remembered?
Sure.
Feels like the place to do.
You can do whatever you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Right.
Shouldn't have told him. You can do almost anything you want.
Are those new slippers, by the way, Jack?
These? No.
Oh, they look so fresh.
Yeah, I never wear them. I never really
They
wear
look
them.
huge.
They do look kind
They
of
look
big.
like a two sizes too big on you.
Those are my toe ends. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're just like massive shoes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
one time
sorry.
I was at my friend Avery and Leah's apartment. I guess I was there with my friends Avery and Kathleen, and we had been out drinking, and we had gotten home and ordered Taco Bell.
What do you get?
I almost certainly got 2 cheesy gordita crunches, a steak quesadilla, and a large Baja Blast.
Right.
It's like ingrained in my brain now. And
yeah, there's I think there's a part of everyone's brain that like can like autopilot.
Oh yeah.
No matter how drunk you are, can like autopilot through the Taco Bell menu on Postmates.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And we ordered it, and then like it kept getting canceled. We were losing our minds. And
Wait, what do you mean it kept getting canceled?
Like kept tweeting racist stuff. No, like it kept like the drivers kept canceling or something. It was taking fucking forever. And then we went out on the balcony at some point, and I guess I didn't know that their door like locks when you close it. So it was like 2:30 in the morning. And this was like years ago, but I just remembered it recently. I was like, oh, this is a funny story. But I locked us all out on the balcony, and they're on the second floor of their building. And we had no key, no way to get in. It was Boston winter, so it was like started getting like really fucking cold. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna figure this out. And so I scaled down the wall into their alleyway, and then I went and tried all of their windows, and then buzzed all of their people in their building.
Oh my God.
And then I was back in the alley, like snooping around, and the cops came, and I was like, oh, perfect. Like, yeah. And so I go out and I was like, oh, thank God you guys are here. And they're like, what? No, you're the suspect. Yeah. And I was like, what? And they're like, what are you banging on people's windows, ringing doorbells, climbing on the walls of this building? I was like, oh, okay, I see how it looks. And
climbing on the walls of this.
Yeah,
all right, like, Spider-Man, get in the paddy wagon.
I was like,
get
oh
in the car,
my God, no.
Get in the car, Spidey.
I was like, no, we're locked out. Like, and it was like a Rapunzel, or I don't know what Rapunzel's like, but it was like the moment they saw the situation, it was like, oh yeah, this is bad. It was like these two like poor
damsels
like girls
distress,
are like up on this balcony, like help. It was so cold, and they were like, all right, we'll help you get in. And they ended up like they called back whoever had called 911. It was like, do you live in the building? Can you come down? And the person was like surprisingly chill about it. But then sure enough, like as we're like in the entryway, the Taco Bell shows up, and so the cops like, all right, I just got to make sure you guys get inside and let them in. And then he's like, oh, here, I'll get this for you. And he picks up the Taco Bell. And then when we get inside, like, I don't know what possessed the guy to think he needed to do this, but the cop starts like, he opens the bag and he starts like laying out all the items and stuff for us on the counter. And then he knocks over the drink and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Wait, inside the apartment?
Yeah, it was so
weird.
Why
did he come in the apartment?
Because they had to come in to let the girls in to make sure they got in.
Oh.
Anyway, but
why did you take this upon yourself to
do what? Oh, the cop.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? Like, you don't have to. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was like, all right, you guys enjoy your meal. I was like,
what?
Did that Taco Bell guy also work for cop?
Oh, the cop or the Taco Bell guy was doing it?
No.
Oh, I was like, that would be insane if the Postmates guy came in and started arranging your food. Like, dude, you were going above and beyond right now.
That should be an extension of like Postmate. I feel like this was someone's pitch once, like where they come in and like
they'll put on a plate,
put it out for you.
They'll plate it for you and pour the drink in a cup.
Did I tell you my friend at Ron's would put in the instructions, like she'd like wouldn't want to get out of bed, so she would put in the instructions like, come in, I'm like this bedroom. And the Postmates guy would come in and hand her food like in bed.
That's terrifying.
And
girl?
We had to be like, dude, that is too dangerous. Like you're like a pretty like 19-year-old girl. Like one of these guys is gonna like
that's
Jesus Christ.
It's like you're kind of waving a baby in front of a pit bull there.
Okay.
I feel like as the drivers, they'd be like, I'm not doing that. Like I would just leave it at the door and not.
Everyone was like, yeah, I had a guy yesterday that refused to come upstairs. Like usually, like they're supposed to bring it to your door if that's like what the option you click. And he goes, I've arrived. And I go, great. Can you come upstairs and bring it upstairs? And he was typing for a second. And then he like deleted it all. And he just goes, I've arrived. And I go, awesome. Come upstairs.
Are they supposed to go to your like apartment door?
Yeah. All right, should we roadmap it up?
Yeah, can I go pee while you do the roadmap?
Yeah.
I can't bear to be around for this bullshit. I fucking hate roadmap.
What?
All right, guys, we have a beautiful episode of Playdate for you guys today. We are going to do... We are going to do your pitches followed by our pitches, and then Lauren has some Am I the Assholes? We are then going to do Teach Me Something, followed by This Guy Rocks, and then we are going to do... Spotify Wrapped just came out, so we're going to do... Or like, came out last week, so we're going to do... like other things that we would want wrapped in our lives.
Oh, that's fun.
And then we're going to do everyone's favorite sayings that don't exist.
Nice. I feel like we didn't talk about your Spotify Wrapped. Or like I didn't hear anything about yours. Like who were your...
Mine?
Yeah, who were your top?
Mac DeMarco.
Obviously.
Let me look. Sitting at the end of the road. Let's look.
Mine didn't seem very accurate. TBH.
My friend was saying that as well, and I was just like, that's just not true. It's like it's perfectly accurate.
I don't know. My fifth song, so Gracie Abrams is my top artist, which makes sense. But my fifth top listened to song was Risk, which like there are way more of her songs that I know I like significantly more and have listened to more. And I think they just threw that on there because it's one of her more popular ones.
I went Mac DeMarco, Jimmy Buffett, Elliott Smith, Tampa Beats, and Claro.
Tampa Beats.
Yeah, that's shocking.
What
it's
kinda,
like a lo-fi, like
study music.
Kind of.
It's funny.
What is it?
It was my fourth most listened to artist, which is shocking.
Who?
Tampa Beats.
Oh, Tampa Beats.
Tampa Beats. All right, Lauren, let's hear some pitches.
Wait, I don't know if I ever saw your rap. Did I?
I went.
That's what we were just talking about.
Mac DeMarco, Jimmy Buffett, Elliott Smith, Tampa Beats, and Claro.
Kind of all over the place.
Who were yours?
Well, actually, no. Jimmy Buffett's just kind of a fun outlier. They're all like kind of sad, and then he's just like super fun.
Jimmy Buffett. Jimmy Buffett. What my two of my top 5 songs were Jimmy Buffett songs, and there were people sliding up on my story being like, "Good God, man! Like, get it together."
That's funny. I was I don't Rainbow Kid Surprise, Modern Baseball, Taylor Swift.
I say this to you all the time, but like all the bands that you like sound like ones that it's like a guy
like ones we would make up,
or like in like Disney when they're like, "What's your boyfriend's name?" and they're like, "Vase Bookshelf." You know, it's like you're like looking around, just like throwing words.
Rainbow
together.
Kid Surprise, Modern Baseball, Pine Grove, bleep.
That was funny that you posted the sketch after you did that.
Oh, then I put it in my story.
Yeah. I like that.
That guy's such a bum.
Subtle dig. All my homies.
But he has like $100 million, so I don't really care.
Also, I woke up this morning to a FaceTime from Jack Martin.
Dude, he sends me TikTok videos like it's nobody's business.
Yeah, he's a big, yeah.
And they're all funny, but it's like, it's interesting for sure.
Well, I woke up to a FaceTime from him, and he's like, I guess, evidently on set for something. So he has like a ridiculous, like, he has like prosthetics and shit on. And he's like, yo, they did, well, I was like, what? And I was like, in bed. He's like, they arrested Hawk Tuah girl for the SEC stuff. And I was like, what? He's like, I'm serious.
Did they actually?
No.
Oh.
But he woke me up this morning to tell me that.
He sent me a TikTok video the other day of it's a movie set. They're like trying to film in New York.
Yeah.
And this guy keeps going on and going, "Is this for the Talk Tuah podcast?"
Oh, I've seen that.
I think he really thinks Talk Tuah is like hilarious. It is, but like he seems to like it more than the average guy.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Or is that a joke?
What?
Is it a good podcast?
No. I think he like
Tuah?
thinks that. I think he like thinks it's like a like really funny, like not the actual podcast, but like the whole like
the lore,
the fact that it exists.
Well, you hear about her like pump and dump thing?
No.
She made a meme coin, and then they like inflated the price of it, and then dumped basically illegally.
But like, I don't even know if it is illegal because crypto is like the Wild West. Like, I think
I think it's illegal.
Illegally, what they do?
Like, so basically, they like owned like
a lot of it. They also
vast
racked
majority
up like millions of dollars of fees on it. It's like if you bought one coin, you actually only owned 85% of a coin.
Yeah, and they owned like 95% of the available coins, basically. So they like inflated the price of it and then just sold everything all at once. So they made like millions of dollars, and everyone else who invested got fucked.
It's shitty.
Which is illegal. She is being investigated for it. So she could.
That would be so fucking funny if she went to like federal prison.
It'd be insane. I mean, I should use my platform to promote the weird meme coins I got into, so I can get rich.
I don't think you're allowed to say it.
What?
I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to tell people to buy one.
I'm not telling them to buy them. I was just telling them that I happen to think Rismus Eve and Chill Rudolph. That's Rismus Eve and Chill RUD.
Right.
Have a lot of upside.
I think what's really funny is there's clearly there was clearly a thought process. You were in a certain mood when you were buying.
Here's what happened. So I've barely ever invested in general, and I've certainly never invested in crypto. And I or one time I bought Bitcoin and then I sold it right away. But my roommate was like, dude, we got to get into meme coins. I think it could be really fun. I was like, okay. And Rizmis was the most highly trending like meme coin at the time. So we're big brand individuals. So we say Rizmis is already up. So we would lose if we bought that. Rizmis Eve is the logical next step for people who are like, what's going to be the next Rizmis? Rizmis Eve.
Right.
Didn't work. It didn't work at all.
Well, maybe on Christmas Eve it'll... Oh, you lost everything on it?
I mean, I bought $60 worth of it.
And what is it worth now?
I think $1.
Oh, so it's literally like... That is what's so crazy about these meme coins is you can, in the blink of an eye, it's worth literally nothing.
Yeah, it's worth nothing. Although, let's look...
So it's really just a gamble. Like, you don't...
Yeah, it's beyond gambling.
Exactly.
So it would be smarter I don't understand why people do this.
Because the people that are like in the know actually make a lot of money. But you have... Like Will and I are not in the know.
I don't know. Rizmis, Soulmiss is up now too. Monkey Cat is doing really well.
I think Monkey Cat's like you could send your kids to college with Monkey Cat.
I know. Trust the process. I don't know. It's fun.
So this is like a new, very common thing. Like a lot of people.
Not new. It's like having a weird like resurgence, but it was big when we were in like high school.
Yeah, I think it's become more accessible than ever.
It's like easy to start one. Like I think like
in the olden days you had to like.
Yeah, every like financial person that I've seen talk about it is just like, this is like a really bad thing for our society. Like, you do not want crypto in our lives.
Sounds like a guy who doesn't own any Rizmis Eve. My brother
saying it's like easier to like traffic people.
It has like a picture.
Yeah, like a little Santa Claus.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get the Hawk Tuah coin. There's Josh Block coin. He's in LA, by the way.
He got it tattooed on him.
I know, it's so sad, man.
Do you think how much of it do you think Mr. Based owns?
I have no idea.
All of it.
I think Mr. Based is just as dumb as him sometimes. No offense to him.
I think Mr. Based is actually pretty smart.
What?
In the sense of like he's a master manipulator.
That I agree with.
This is insane.
Yeah, it's insane. All right,
he's gonna have that his whole life.
Yep. And it's gonna be worth nothing in like a couple weeks.
I think it already is. I almost did.
Lauren, can you Google what is Blockcoin worth right now? Yeah, it's worth. Wow.
Well, I mean that number doesn't mean anything.
What? It's worth less than a cent?
Yeah, but that's like a lot of them are, even the ones that are doing well, because it's like depends on like how much inventory there is.
Oh.
Like that doesn't really tell you anything unless you know how many there are.
I think something's wrong with my body. I like fell asleep last night.
I know it's been looking really like strange and lumpy.
Yeah, what is up with
what's up with your body?
I've been noticing about both of y'all's bodies.
Oh.
I know.
No, I just took
yours is like protruding more, like kind of in like the midsection.
I just took a deep breath and I got like a back pain.
Oh yeah, that means you have AIDS.
Oh,
I think.
God.
You have crades. You have craves.
Means you got
crave cereal. You ate too much crave cereal.
You got ass crickets.
Crades.
Yeah, man, you got a classic case of ass. You got crab. Lauren has crab.
You got one singular.
That clip, or no, the King Tut one randomly popped off on TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, it was. I had the worst sources.
Someone said that it was like a TikToker's voice.
Yeah, it was like a edited video.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's so much funnier than the real thing.
Yeah, whatever the real thing is. Yeah. It's also you keep going with the King Tut one, and it was not King Tut.
Yeah, it's not even close to King Tut.
You called it King Tut.
No, it's like 10,000 years after King Tut.
King Richard.
Wait, Google what year was King Tut alive?
Okay, you were the one that called it King Tut.
No, he played a different video.
I was talking about King Tut.
Oh.
But the clip.
Can you Google what year was King Tut alive?
Wait, that's funny.
Like, wasn't he like 5,000 BC or like 10,000 BC?
I don't know. King Tut years.
1333 BC.
Whoa, he died at 18 or 19.
Yeah, that was like 105.
Dude, that's great. I wish I could go. I wish I could time travel. I would do it in a heartbeat if I could. Where would you go?
Where would I go first if I could time travel? I would go to like 2012 and be like, go grab my future self by like the collar and be like, buy as much Bitcoin as you can possibly figure out right now.
Interesting. I definitely wouldn't do that.
Why? You'd come back and we'd be billionaires.
I would like not actually.
I would want to go to like maybe like the founding of America.
What? Like they wouldn't let you in the room.
Yeah, that would.
They'd be like, "Hey, new guy, get in here for the signing of the Declaration."
Oh, they're gonna be like, "Hey, there's a guy from the future. I guess we'll just keep him out of the loop."
Oh, you would tell them.
Oh, everyone knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
They would kill you.
No, they would. Why would they kill a guy from the future? That's the exact opposite of what I'd do with the guy from.
I don't know. They would probably like imprison you or something.
Dude, I would rap for them.
Oh my god.
I want to get a scholarship to King's College. I hate to brag, but damn, I'm amazed and astonished.
Did I ever tell you if I ever meet Action Bronson, what lyric I'm going to pitch him?
What?
Whipping a Honda Civic with a Jewish bitch. Her name is Christian. Kind of cool.
That is cool, but
Kind of a cool word picture.
That is cool, but
Yeah, what's the Honda Civic have to do with it?
It's just like funny that we were not in like a cool car.
Yeah, I can do it.
Honda Civic with a Jewish bitch. Her name is Christian.
Do you know any girls named Christian?
Yeah, it's kind of
I do actually.
Boy's name, isn't it?
Oh,
Or no, Kristen.
her name is
I don't know. Her name is Christian. It'd be funny if she was Jewish
I
and
know.
named Christian.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a Jewish guy.
Whipping a Honda Civic with a Jewish dude. His name is Christian.
It's kind of funnier, even.
yeah. All right.
All right, so I just heard something mind-blowing. Netflix has more than 18,000 titles globally, but only like 6,000 of those are available in the US. You're missing out on literally thousands of great shows unless you use ExpressVPN. Netflix hides access based on your location. ExpressVPN is going to let you change your online location so you can control where you want Netflix to think you are located. They have servers in over 100 countries, so you can get access to thousands of new shows, never run out of stuff to watch. Works with Disney Plus, BBC iPlayer, and more. Best of all, it's easy to use. You just fire up the app, click one button to change locations. Works on all your devices, phones, tablets, smart TVs, smart fridges, smart watches, you name it. Blazing fast speeds, and it is rated #1 by tech reviewers like CNET and The Verge. I just started using ExpressVPN, and I was able to switch to my location to Spain and watch this show that I kind of understood based on my basic understanding of the Spanish language. That being said, that was probably not the best use of it. There are a bunch of other cooler things that I could have watched, but I just like getting to play around, and I think I might go set my location to Norway and watch something I really don't understand in Norwegian later. So be smart. Stop paying full price for streaming services and only getting access to a fraction of their content. Get your money's worth at expressvpn.com/playdate. Don't forget to use my link at expressvpn.com/playdate to get an extra 3 months of ExpressVPN for free. Let's get back into the episode.
All right, should we hear some pitches?
Pitches.
Yeah.
Okay. It's like extra silent in here today.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright, round yonder Virgin Mother child. How insane is the fact that Mary gave birth to the Son of Christ, the Son of God? She gave birth to our Lord and Savior.
I know. Now I know how my mom feels.
Whipping a Honda Civic with a Jewish dude. His name is Christian.
That's funny. Alrighty, Greg Snideman. Okay.
Attaboy G Snides.
He says, pitch idea for the pod and the playmates. Sometimes when you nap or go to bed, you feel lonely. Your pillow is always there, but it's just so quiet. Wouldn't it be nice if your pillow could talk to you, offering comforting words, silly jokes, or even share a bedtime story?
Oh god, this is depressing.
Pillow Talk is a smart pillow with a built-in speaker and AI that provides companionship during naps and bedtime. Using a mobile app, you can customize your pillow's personality. It can be a friendly, reassuring voice that tells you a bedtime story, crack jokes when you're trying to nap, or even serenade you with calming tunes. In a world where even our pillows are quiet and unhelpful, Pillow Talk will become your go-to sleep companion, ensuring you never nap alone again. Because honestly, who doesn't want a pillow that gives unsolicited advice? Love you guys. I will name my first-born child Playmate.
All right,
Yep, no,
ready?
that's it.
I'm going to be the guy sleeping. You be the pillow. Let's reenact it.
Okay. Are you sleeping?
Yes.
Would you like a bedtime story?
Sure.
There once was a witch who cast a spell.
Yeah, that's awesome. That would actually be.
Right?
I didn't think. I thought I was gonna hate it. That would actually be awesome.
Wait, I
your
wanted to
pillows-
hear a story.
Okay.
There once was a witch who cast a spell over her whole town and turned all the boys into squirrels. And every night when they went to sleep, they dreamt of acorns and lots of treats.
Oh.
And when morning came, all the girls said, "The squirrels are in my bed." So the squirrels made trees, and the boys and bees forever lived in harmony. Amen.
Amen. I like that the thing the boys can do when they become squirrels is just get in the girls' bed.
No, they were.
There's a squirrel biting my boobs.
I think they was like they're like husbands. They woke up.
SIMP squirrels in my pants.
Yeah.
Spoiler. Haven't seen that episode. Right, Lauren?
Yeah.
I know the person who plays the mom in Phineas and Ferb.
Really?
Family friend.
I thought she was animated.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. She also was the mom on Sabrina the Teenage Witch, I guess. I've only met her like once or twice, but nice
I
lady.
never met Sabrina Teenage Witch.
I never met Sabrina Teenage Witch.
Oh, guess what I'm doing after the pod?
We have to guess. Can we
No,
just
just-
can we do our next segment?
Shopping.
Well, you can probably figure it out if you just
Rover dog.
yeah.
Do you actually?
Not Rover, but it's. So remember when I was watching like
You can't have more than one. You get one job. You can't have more than one job.
yeah, I can maybe until they pay me more.
I don't think
Sorry,
you're.
I'm-
I don't
I'm
think you're
cutting that
allowed
out.
to have two jobs.
That's not true. No. But okay.
You were. Are you leaving here?
No, I'm walking. It's a side hustle.
No, I know. Are you leaving the office to go do it?
Yeah, it's my lunch break.
For how long?
An hour.
Okay.
It's fine. No. So look.
That'd be like if Will went clocked in at Groundworks and did a shift.
Yeah, go for it.
What's Groundworks?
I don't know. I think a coffee shop on Rose Ave.
If it doesn't exist, that's a great name for a.
I'm pretty sure Groundwork Coffee.
Yeah, he's literally in Venice, 5 minutes away. I'm gonna go walk this cute dog for 45 minutes, then come back.
You gonna rub his belly?
Yep, he's really.
You know, my
cute.
cat's a boy, but I've never seen his penis.
There's a lot of boys I've never seen the penises of. You just kind of got to take their word for it.
How many penises do you think you've seen?
100.
No way. Really?
Oh, if we're counting the internet, 10,000.
Oh, yeah.
No. But how many penises in real life do you think you've seen? I bet mine's under 100.
I think it's probably like 100. Come on, you've caught a glimpse at the urinal.
Oh, I don't do that.
Not on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but when would my eyes ever be in that? Have you ever seen my penis?
Not yet, no.
Hmm.
Let's see. I've seen my family penises. Yeah, I guess
I've seen my family penis.
100 is probably too many.
There's a mummified penis that's the original Denellen. I've seen my family penis. Has anyone seen the family penis?
No.
It's embalmed.
All right, I gotta go to the bathroom. Where's the family penis? We all share one.
I'll share. Yeah, I guess you're right. I probably haven't seen 100 penises.
How many?
I'm just thinking I feel like probably once a year you accidentally see someone's penis.
only once a year.
I don't know.
How many vaginas do you see?
I don't think I'd seen
Well, I feel like
one.
girls are more open,
Yeah.
friends than guys are around.
Yeah, but your guys are hidden. You know what I mean? You what at what angle could you see their vagina? I don't think I saw a vagina until I was 20. I'd had sex with girls, but I never looked down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
The first time I saw one, I went, "Whoa!
Do you want to?
What's happening to your body? Who did this to you?"
Do you want to see my penis? Is that what this is about?
Pulling down a girl's pants and going, "Who did this to you?"
Where is it?
Oh my god.
Where's your penis? Why is your penis open? Why is it so small and open?
Oh, hey, we have 13-year-olds that listen to this.
I wonder if there's any 9-year-olds.
No, that would be.
We got a DM from a 13-year-old, which is not
That's too.
our responsibility per se, but we should be aware.
We should start marketing this as an 18 and up podcast so that people want to listen to it more. I feel like there's like a phenomenon where it's like if you tell someone they can't do it, they want to.
Yeah.
I
want.
Wait.
I saw a tweet one time that said it was like my girlfriend rubbing my circumcision scar and going, "Who did this to you?" I won't let them hurt you anymore.
Yeah, they took that shit, bro. Anyway.
Are you circumcised?
Twice. Yeah.
Skinned me they peeled me back
Skinned me like a turkey, then they glued it back on, and then they did it again the next year.
They shucked me like a corn of cob.
Family tradition.
You know, some people keep their foreskin.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
What?
Every time you can Google it. Every time you.
Nope.
Yeah.
Every time
I
you.
don't want to break 100.
Every time you get your kid circumcised, they'll ask you if you want to keep it.
I don't want to keep mine.
The Kardashians apparently ate their placenta.
That's
so fucking gross.
Thinking that before you said. No, you can though. There's nutrients in it.
That's so yeah. There's also probably nutrients in like my piss.
I don't think so.
There's nutrients.
Eating the placenta, that's fucking disgusting.
Yeah, but
There's nutrients.
Oh, and they also fed it to the guys without telling them what it was. Eating your sister's placenta.
They're only eating their own. Ew, that's disgusting. I would never. I don't even understand. But
You ever eaten placenta?
no.
Ugh.
I've eaten polenta.
How's that?
Good. What is polenta?
Who fucking knows? All right, should we hear another pitch?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it's like grits, right?
Good. I like grits. I think.
I don't.
Or I like that. I don't know if
I like cream of wheat.
I don't know if I've had cream of wheat.
Cream of wheat was dank when I was a kid.
Okay. Pillow Talk is, I think, decent.
Can we clip that and just go longest standing ovation in podcast history?
Did you see this chest that I
Oh
built?
no, cute. You.
Oh, yeah, that's-
Oh, are those Legos?
Yeah.
Whoa,
I
that's
built
sick.
this the other day.
Wait, so cool.
Oh, the Eras tour ended last night.
I know. I'm so sad I never got to go.
Apparently, it was fucking like I'm not a Taylor Swift guy, but everyone I heard that went said it was awesome.
I'm really, really glad I got to go.
I'm very sad.
It was a moment in history.
Also, the Eras tour has been going on since I was a senior in college.
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend at the time in college went to the seniors.
Yeah.
March 2023.
She gave like a whole speech about that last year. She's like, I've never done anything. Like I never thought I'd do a tour this long or expected. But
Wait, did she keep making it longer? Or was it always just going to be this long?
no, they like added more dates, I think, for this last leg.
Yeah.
Wait, that's insane. It started, I'm fully like 2 years out of college.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been going on for like 2 years, I think.
I think March would be 2 years.
I
This
went
coming
a
March.
year and a half ago.
How does she have time to like date Travis Kelce?
He's busy too.
Apparently they're getting married.
They're not even engaged.
I think that's what I meant.
Oh, that makes sense.
Apparently they're secretly engaged. All right. Get placenta off the
Okay.
screen.
Thank you, Grant. Oh, at least it's not placenta. It's not gross. Okay. Thank you, Greg Snideman. Next pitch is from Timothy Hart. He says,
What up, Thart?
"Hi there, Hammerhead, Great White, and Rainbow.
Am I
I'm
Rainbow?
Hammerhead.
I'm Rainbow. I'm Rainbow.
I'm Hammerhead. You're Great White. He's right.
Always
I think
been a
you're a Great
rainbow
White.
I'm Great White. You're Hammerhead.
hanging over.
Someone told me someone said the other day, it feels like hammerhead sharks have fallen off. When we were kids, they were
I
like,
saw that. It was like a tweet, right?
yeah, there was like they were a top 3 shark.
Yeah.
All right. He says, what's the worst
Ever
part?
tell you my mom's hammerhead story?
No.
When she was, I don't know if she knew she was pregnant with my sister or if she was like newly pregnant, like very early on.
Mm-hmm.
They were going like scuba diving or something in Mexico. and she forgot her weights to get down. And my dad was like, all right, I'll just drag you down. Like, I'll pull you down. And then like once you get to like neutral buoyancy, you can like hang out, whatever. Which is a terrifying idea.
Yeah.
And apparently when she got in, she was like immediately freaking out and was like, take me back up, take me back up. And he was like, all right, like whatever. This is insane. And like got to the top and he was like, what is the problem? She was like, I don't know. I just have a horrible feeling. So they canceled the fucking scuba dive and they were sitting at this bar and he's like telling their friends like how like annoying she was being that she did this. And a local overheard it. Was like, where were you guys doing this? And they were like, I don't know, this reef or whatever. Like, I was like, oh my God, that's like, this is like when hammerheads like breed and that's like where they do it. Like, you guys are really lucky you didn't go down. Like,
Who was taking them out there?
I don't even know if they had like a guide or they were like experienced divers, but I guess they didn't know that like that was where the hammerheads were.
Oh, scary.
I had an idea about an oak tree that keeps complaining about his birch wife.
That's good.
Okay.
I like it. Okay. Timothy says, what is the
I
worst?
just had to pick a boogie. I'm sorry. That was really gross.
Oh, God, what?
It was in my nose, man.
What's the worst part about driving to the mall or a bar or Oktoberfest? And
Wait, what? What's the worst part about driving to a mall, a bar, or Oktoberfest?
It's like a riddle.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Parking?
Parking. The search for parking.
What a crazy list of things.
Well, now now you can download the newest app, Park Pal. With this app, you can be at or on your way to the busiest of locations or garages, and it will tell you where open parking spots are, how much parking is, where you will / won't get towed, and for premium subscribers, someone will go reserve a spot for you. Get to the fun with friends faster faster than ever without having to search for parking. Playfully, Toga Tim. Oh, maybe you're supposed to use that name. Whatever.
I think that exists.
Yeah, I think there are.
I think I have this app.
Oh.
I don't think I've used it very often, but there is one where it like tells you where spots are.
Yeah.
It definitely isn't like what he's pitching would be like this exact one is open.
Yeah.
That one you like pay for like parking garages in advance or like it'll tell you like where good parking spots are.
I do think there's a version of this.
I
Also, you shouldn't be driving to the bar or Oktoberfest if you're drinking.
agreed. Good point.
That was a trick question. That was a cop that sent that.
The people have you ever been in a parking lot and there's a person standing in the spot saving it?
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think you should be able to run them over with your car.
Yeah.
I agree. It's like we were talking about with that seat at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think people are fucking insane. That's insane that you can do that.
I agree.
All right.
Well, I got second in trivia last week.
Nice.
When are you gonna get first?
There's no trivia this week because they rented out the bar for a corporate event. What are you pointing at?
Just too much like noise.
Wait, why don't you go to like Jameson's or something? Or not Jameson's? Why don't you go to Brennan's?
I don't like the trivia there. I don't like most of the trivia in LA because it's all movies.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
And I don't know movies, so it's
I just
not
want like
fun.
history ones.
Yeah, so the June Shine's good. That's right.
Is June Shine mostly history?
Not mostly history, but it's like pop culture and the kind of random shit. Like
Yeah.
some history and
Like Jeopardy style questions. In the sense that like there's like a wide range of
yeah.
subjects. All right, should we do this guy or should we teach me something?
Oh, do you guys not have pitches?
Oh, we have pitches. Yeah, you're right. Okay. What is the worst part about what's the worst part about driving with people who suck at driving?
You're scared
When
for
they-
your life.
Crash.
Let me rephrase that. You're driving your own car. When there are people around you that suck at driving? What's the worst part about that?
You crash.
You can't tell them how annoying they're being.
Oh yeah. Wait, someone pitched this already.
What is it?
It's like local chat for people
Oh,
driving
really?
next to you.
Yeah.
Mine said proximity chat for people. All right, I'll tell you what made me think of this.
That's that right? Someone pitched.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn it.
almost-
Whoever pitched this first, I'm sorry. But
Throw up?
I almost like sort of hit someone, but in a really awkward way yesterday. Like if I hit them, it would have been incredible.
what's an awkward way to
Okay.
hit someone?
So we're at a light.
You hit like a
No, like
hot guy.
going 1 mile, like barely moving, basically.
Oh, I did that a couple weeks
So
ago.
I'm at a light in Hollywood, so it's like very busy. I'm like almost at Hollywood Boulevard.
Okay, Star.
We were going to the Chinese theater to see Interstellar, and I was being impatient. And we're at a red light, and I was supposed to be turning left, and there was like this. So there was like room for me to go.
Oh, this is exactly what happened to me. And the person isn't pulling forward,
Yes.
and you're like,
Yeah,
"Dude,
yeah.
go forward
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I can get through here."
Exactly.
That is exactly what made me write this down, because the green arrow was green, but I couldn't get into the lane because the curb was there, and I almost got out of my car.
Why don't you honk?
I did. He didn't understand what I was mad about.
Dude, yeah. So I
Like, I
tried.
honked,
I tried
and he
to
was
pull
like,
up.
"What?" And I was like, "Pull forward."
I tried to pull up, and there was a curb right there. Ava was in the car with me, and I like, since my car's not big, it wasn't like I can't go over a curb. It wouldn't, so it like skid,
Yep.
and it like kind of went like shifted, and she said that my car was literally that close to
my
hitting
God,
the back
that's
of
crazy.
it, and I was just like, oh, I'm so sorry.
The same intersection that I'm talking about, me and Milady were driving, and she tried to do the same thing, like go up over the curb, and but she was like, half of her car was like in the like like it's like a grass like median. So like essentially she was like driving through like the park, and I had to be like, "What are you do? Like, what are you?" It wasn't even like green. It
She
was
was
like
red hot.
Let's just wait. This is not
That's what I needed.
not worth it.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So I'm sorry whoever pitched that first. I think I may have pitched that actually.
Someone said something.
I think it was a
somewhere.
submission.
Okay. Well,
That's okay.
Okay.
It makes you feel
No,
any
I
better.
fucked
I
up.
completely forgot to come up with a pitch.
cool. Let's work through one right now.
Okay.
All right. What's the biggest problem that
With
you
Christmas.
Yeah, the biggest problem with Christmas is it's over kind of after after you open all the presents. So here the pitch would be
My pitch or your pitch?
it's your pitch. Christmas. Everyone puts their presents back in the box, and we open each other's.
I don't hate that. What if it's that instead of doing the one present like the night before,
Yeah.
you do one present later that night? So it makes the whole day fun.
Oh, I like
It's
that a
really exciting.
lot. I like that a lot. Yeah, best present is like at midnight before December 26th.
Yes.
I think some people do that.
Ooh, speaking of Christmas, Boston College is playing in the Pinstripe Bowl on December 28th. So I'm going to go to that now.
We also have to get Lauren a fucking cake with her face on it.
That's true.
Oh, fucking.
Where are we even going to find that? I feel like it's not that hard because I see him all the time.
Yeah.
Just take a photo of me to them and be like, we want this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like sometimes they won't print stuff if it's like offensive.
Nice.
Lauren's face like explodes the ink machine. You just dab.
Yeah.
All right, should we do Teach Me Something?
Yeah.
Teach
Me.
something.
Have you guys ever wondered why the passenger seat is called shotgun? Shotgun
Oh,
seat?
I've heard about it a while ago.
I have wondered this.
So in the mid-19th century, stagecoach drivers would have a bodyguard, what they called a shotgun guard, ride next to them to protect against bandits and highwaymen. The bodyguard was typically armed with a break-action shotgun, also known as a coach gun. So that's where we get the name shotgun for the seat.
That is pretty cool.
Huh.
I didn't know that. Cool. I was going to tell you about. I went also right after my dad big fart at the hospital. We went and checked out. They have this like
After my dad big fart at the hospital.
museum there.
It's a museum at the hospital?
Kind of. It's like there's this room that's like protected. It's called the Ether Dome, and it's where they first used. There was the first like documented use of anesthesia in medicine. And look up the Ether Dome. What?
I'm just laughing at the first time they did it, they were just
Yeah.
like
Boston?
You can just. It's just
having
Ether Dome.
no clue if this is going to kill the guy or not.
Yeah, go to the images. There's like a famous photo of it happening.
Oh, I've seen. Yeah, students used to go and like watch surgeries.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, well, these were all like doctors because they'd never been done before, and they had to get a tumor out of his throat.
Oh.
And it was the first. Like before that, they just couldn't.
Why
do
were
that
they
kind
all
of
in like
surgery.
their Sunday best?
That's what they wore. That's what doctors wore back then. They didn't know about bacteria or like infection then. Isn't that crazy? Like
Yeah.
they didn't even like wash their hand. They didn't realize that there were things that they couldn't see that would
Yeah,
like cause medical
that's-
shit.
So did this guy survive?
Yeah. He got a tumor from his throat removed. He was
Wait, pull up
knocked out.
the ether dome again, Lauren.
Wait,
You just click on one of the other pictures.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
that's
what it
so
looked like. And it had a skylight in
Oh.
the ceiling because they could only do surgeries during the day when the light was shining down because like lamps weren't enough light.
wait, that's interesting that they have the original photo. Like
They have the painting hanging on the wall.
Do they still do surgeries there, or is it like a classroom?
No, it's just like a museum now. Or maybe they do classes. I'm not sure.
Have you ever gotten ether dome?
spooky.
She knocked me out and gave me that ether dome.
Dude, how was your night last night? How'd your day go? It was awesome, dude. She gave me ether dome. It was
Completely passed out.
wait, isn't ether like a different type of like matter? Like ether is like.
It's like a chemical that knocks you out.
Can you Google what is ether, Lauren?
It's like a gas.
Maybe not on images.
I know. A pleasant smelling, colorless, volatile liquid that is highly flammable. Use it as an anesthetic.
She like, sets your penis on fire.
But look at the second one.
What?
That's what you're talking about.
The clear sky, the upper regions of air beyond the clouds.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
and people are like, it's in the
ether.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
But anyway, then there was some other guy that apparently had been doing it just on the low in Georgia. He had figured it out like 10 years before.
Ether dome.
Well, he had figured out like how to knock people out and do surgeries, but he like didn't
Was
really
it
tell
illegal?
anyone.
Feels like a weird thing to keep to yourself.
I guess, but I think
It'd
he
be like
was just
discovering like time travel
yeah,
and being like, I'm just gonna do it in Athens.
yeah. I don't know. That's a good point. I guess.
Do it in Houston
I
County.
guess I like the idea that he was just like, I'm just worried about like how I can best help people in my community. He wasn't.
I mean, there were probably like thousands of people that died in the time that he was. You seen the guy playing the guitar during his own brain surgery?
Yeah.
Oh,
why
yeah.
do they have to be awake for that?
I don't know. It said it was something to like, you had to keep the brain moving or else it'll like
Oh my god,
flip out.
All right, should we do This Guy Rocks?
Yeah. Ready? Ladies and gentlemen.
This Guy Rocks.
Wait, okay, you know what I realized a few episodes ago?
What?
We used to only do like the voice with Teach Me Something, and now we do it with This Guy Rocks, and I couldn't remember.
Oh, it's the same.
yeah.
voice.
We
Oh,
go
shit.
dun dun dun.
Okay.
So it's
Sorry.
it's the Teach Me Something.
Teach me something.
Something.
This Guy Rocks.
We should do it. We should do a new one for This Guy
Teach
Rocks.
Am
guys.
I the asshole?
Teach
This-
guys rock.
What about This Guy Rocks?
So this is
Guy
Marvel.
rocks.
this guy rocks?
Rocks. This guy rocks.
He
This-
rocks so
hard.
much.
Yeah.
Okay, Lauren. So
Oh right.
click on this and then pause it immediately.
Fuck.
And I mean immediately. Okay. So this kid that lives in like just Minnesota and is a completely normal kid.
He's a reincarnated llama.
He's a reincarnated llama. So like I don't know if like the Dalai Lama, I don't know, whoever their guy is, someone very high up in like the Buddhist culture saw him as a toddler and was like, "Oh, brother, it's you're the 8th reincarnation of, so and so." And they just took it as fact. I don't know if it's true or not, but so he's
That's
just like,
sick.
watch it. He's just like a teen and like is like considered like the holy one. And like he's like after high school.
He's a U.S. teen. How do they find him?
I don't know.
All right.
The stuff being taught, the stuff that I have to learn, it's a lot more complicated in college.
These high school footballers are celebrating the 18th birthday of their teammate who is also believed to be a reincarnated Lama. The Minnesotan teen was just a toddler when the Dalai Lama recognized him as the 8th incarnation of a revered spiritual leader.
He doesn't want to
For
be there.
him, he has 1 foot in the normal high school
insane.
life, and he has 1 foot in this amazing Tibetan culture that we have in the state of Minnesota.
After graduation in 2025, he'll head to northern India to join a monastery in the Himalayas to continue his religious studies.
It's got to be something I got to get used to. I'm not saying that in a negative way. Like, it's positive. It's in a good way, right? So I'm just excited for the journey.
He's fluent in English and Tibetan. He grew up reading the manga graphic novel series Buddha and is a massive sports fan.
My dad would always tell me, it's all going to pan out someday. It's like a seed growing. It's going to be fruitful, so don't lose hope, and that's definitely been something that's kept me going.
He's the 8th reincarnation of a llama.
I have so little understanding of what the fuck that means.
So like it would like
But like, why? Like they just was
the
like.
Dalai Lama saw him and was like, "Well, this is clearly the eighth reincarnation."
And did he? What if he was like, no?
Then he would.
He used to go live as a monk in the Himalayas.
Yep. I mean, if the Dalai Lama tells you you're a lama, you're a lama.
Yeah.
I don't think you have like. I don't think you really have like a choice.
If he told me I was a lama and I had to move to northern India and live in the Himalayas, I would say hard pass.
I think if he looked in your eyes and was like, "You are like the holy one," you would be like, "All right, let's see where this goes."
Yeah, I guess maybe I'd write it out for a couple of years.
Isn't that awesome?
I gotta read more about this. I'm fascinated.
Same.
I select mine.
Okay.
I was enchanted to meet you.
Da-da-da. All right, who's this?
That's my. I don't know. Just play it.
He's
I can't describe it.
think
Just play
I've
it.
seen
There's- Nobody wants to hear me describe whatever this is. Let's just get it over with.
Yeah, I've seen this before, and it like doesn't. It's these guys that are like obsessed with doing like Xbox controller tricks. It doesn't make any sense to me.
He's flipping Xbox controllers. like
okay,
they're
I could have
hotcakes.
done that.
But why an Xbox? Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
I mean, that's really
No,
impressive.
why Xbox controllers?
I don't know. I guess the PlayStation's more expensive, I think. All right, that's it. We don't need to watch the rest of this.
Yeah, I mean that's
That one
insane.
speaks for itself.
Yeah.
All right.
What do you think they have?
I think they have Xbox controllers. I ain't no medical professional.
Anyone who, because there are multiple guys that do this. Anyone who does that,
They probably have a happier life than we do.
I didn't say that. I said, what do you think they have? Because they have something,
I'm not going to make any sort of diagnosis.
some sort of burgers.
Something probably similar to what Lauren has.
Probably. Look at all of his bottles in the corner.
Yeah, they're all filled with pee. I guarantee. It. No, I knew guys like this in college.
No.
Oh, I wish my
pee was. Look how far off of his box spring his mattress is. It's falling off the side.
Well, it's like a ledge.
And there's
It's like a step.
bugs and dirt.
bungs.
All right, should we do Am I the Asshole?
Oh, yeah. That's what I was going to say. I thought you were going to forget it. AI
Also,
Yes.
you know who I think I was in the same room as, but didn't realize? Double Treble.
Oh, no way.
Remember those girls,
Yeah,
the karaoke
yeah.
girls? I think they are security guards.
They are.
Is it in Nashville?
I
Wait,
think
you're
so because they
joking.
both.
Because I saw a video of them at the Casey concert that I was at.
They're both. Or one of them's a security guard. I don't know if both of them.
I don't know for sure if it was that same show or whatever, but it looked like exactly
These
the show I
girls?
was at.
Yeah,
Yeah, remember they were.
they're
karaoke?
They're an interesting duo.
I would have loved to.
Wait, that's so funny.
Oh,
look
look what you made me do.
Look what you made me do.
Someone over the weekend, do you guys know who Rose Bryn is?
No.
It was just some actress that someone told me I looked like, and I didn't know who she was until.
Google her. Let's see.
My grandmother to my sister goes, "Oh, you look just like
This girl?
Kinda.
like Olivia Wilde or something." And I was like,
You do?
"No, my sister." I was like, "Sure, Grammy."
Yeah, I don't
You
know.
definitely have a person.
I look
Me?
like Stetson Bennett.
Me?
Yeah, look, Google Stetson
No,
Bennett.
that's
Stetson?
that makes me sad.
Stetson Bennett.
Don't say that.
Why does that make you sad?
We just don't look like.
Wait, go to images. Google or put. Oh yeah, look at the. All right, middle row, third one down, to your right.
All right, I see it. He went to Jones College.
Wait, I
think
think
that's high school.
I think this
No,
guy's
Jones
cute.
College is like a community college.
It's really just that one picture,
Um,
and I look like Brad Pitt.
Google like
Brad Pitt.
Don't fucking.
Google like stupidest guy ever.
All right. Am I the asshole? Am I the
you're
asshole? Oh, I'm fine. Okay, good. Alrighty. Am I the asshole for refusing to take down my ex-girlfriend's painting? This is a burner since my wife uses Reddit. Me and my wife are currently moving into our first real house. As we were unpacking / sorting things into different rooms yesterday, She found a painting I've had for years and asked what the story behind it was. Note, I've had this painting displayed for as long as she knows me, and she never had any problem with it before. My college ex-girlfriend was an artist and made the painting for me a long time ago. It's a nice scene of a park we used to frequent when we were together and is very good craftsmanship wise, so I kept it after we broke up. When I told my wife this, she got really upset and asked why I wanted a reminder of my ex-girlfriend in our house. She said it felt gross and that if she'd known who made it, she wouldn't have let me hang it up in our bedroom in our previous apartment. I was surprised because I didn't think it was a big deal. That relationship ended almost 10 years ago and I really just like the painting now. It's not like I think of my ex-girlfriend when I look at it. I've just gotten attached to it over the years because it's been everywhere I've been and captures a nostalgic place I used to be fond of when I was in college. I tried to explain this to my wife, but she didn't want to hear it and she said she felt icky and didn't want it in her house. This then made me frustrated because it's literally just a piece of art. In the heat of the moment, I told her she was overreacting and being dramatic and insecure. I said that she controls most of our decor, which is fine, but that I was allowed to hang my own things up too. She then stormed off into the other room and we haven't really been talking since.
Well, first of all, good thing you made a burner account because if she reads that, she'll be like, well, this could be anyone.
That was my first thought.
So obviously,
but I'm glad you took the proper precautions to make sure she doesn't find out about this.
Listen, I don't think it's a hill worth dying on, so I would give in, but I also don't think you're necessarily an asshole for wanting to keep it in the first place.
I disagree. I think this is a hill worth dying on, or not dying on. I think you like the painting, you should be able to keep it. I also think it's so strange when there are relationships where people, like, if you're expected to like hate and like abandon every other past relationship. That's so strange to me. Like, I feel like I'm still friends with like most of my like exes, and like,
yeah, I don't think that's normal.
We've had this conversation.
That's a different thing. But I think like if I'm supposed to like hate everyone that I used to be with, like that just says more about me than you, right?
Yeah. I don't know.
It's his college. It's like his college girlfriend. Like
10 years ago.
It's not like it was like his most recent girlfriend. He should definitely be able to keep the painting. The painting is. It'd be one thing if it was like of them. It's like of a park. He should be able to keep it.
I agree. I have a little.
But also happy wife, happy life.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm like. I have a little piece of art that was like from my ex-girlfriend that I still have.
Would you get rid of it if a new girlfriend told you to?
Yeah, totally.
Wallet,
but I like it.
My wallet that I use every day, my ex gave me that he got in France, and it's just like a sick wallet, so I don't want to get rid of it.
But that's different because he didn't make it.
Yeah, that's true.
The fact that she made him a painting is different.
Wait, is that what it was?
Yeah. What do you mean? She made the...
Yeah, mine wasn't one she made either.
I wore a bracelet. I had like a bracelet like this that my girlfriend made when I was younger, and I kept it until it fell off. But we weren't together. I still have it actually. It's in my trinket box back home. I have a box of all my favorite trinkets.
Nice.
Any good stuff?
I mean, we were just like dumb. A lot of the stuff is like dumb that like I thought was like awesome in high school. Like I remember we had a party at my house that I thought was like the greatest party ever. It was fun. And my friend wrote the date on a ping pong ball and we put it in the thing to be like, that was a fun day.
Wait, you said you did that for all your parties?
There's a couple, but I think I can only picture like
I remember that
probably
right
have
now.
And then Liam rinsed you for it.
Yeah, I might have been exaggerating when I said every party. I think it happened a couple times.
It seems like you're just backtracking because you got last time.
I think it happened a couple times.
That's sick, dude. Those parties must have been sick.
And then we have Polaroids. Oh, I heard a funny story the other day. My dad told me that when we sold our house in Maine, one of our houses, the house that I grew up in Maine, we live in a different one now. When they sold it, they like the family got like a discount on the house because of an interaction they had when they were out of town and I was the only one home when the realtor brought them over. So they were touring the house. I didn't know anyone was coming. And the backyard was trashed. It was like peak COVID time. So we were like, you could only have like outdoor kickbacks or whatever. There was like garbage all over the backyard. And one of the kids went to explore like the pool house, which was where we all slept. And when he opened the door, he knocked over a bottle of Jack Daniels and it like shattered. And apparently the family was like so upset that they like knocked some money off the house. Isn't that bizarre?
Wait, not
like off the price.
If anything,
When
they
add money?
damaged. Yeah.
No.
They're buying your house.
They were like it was such a bad first impression of the house that they ended up like it was like a talking point and like they got like a better deal on the
That's
house.
so stupid.
Wait, I'm confused.
What do you mean?
They knocked money off and make it cheaper for them.
Yes.
It'd be worse for you guys.
Yes.
Oh, that was bad for you guys?
That like they came over, the house was supposed to be spotless. I wasn't supposed to be there. And I had like trashed the house.
I thought you were saying like it was the kid's fault for knocking over the bottle.
No, that was just like my fault for like it like being there.
Got it.
Um
I thought you were saying it was like a good thing. I misunderstood.
no.
One time I had a party in college.
How
Cool.
was it?
Did you get laid?
No.
Did you actually have a party in college?
Yeah. One too many.
Right.
Yeah, it's
So what's the consensus?
I had a party in high school.
I would say you should be able to keep it, but it's Will's right.
If it's going to cause a big
It's not worth it.
happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
If you're posting on Reddit about your relationship,
What are they?
You're
they're
probably
always
already
doing
fucked.
a new sport back there.
Yeah, what the fuck is that?
It's like a ping pong.
I'm gonna go yell at him.
Okay, other Am I the Asshole is very quick. Would I be the asshole for waking someone snoring in a movie theater? I just saw Wicked in theaters, irrelevant opinion, very good. And about halfway through, the woman next to me... Wait. The woman next to me fell asleep and began snoring. This was very distracting, especially during songs. I didn't, but in the future, would I be the asshole for waking someone up?
No, if someone's snoring in the movie theater, you should be
Yeah,
like,
that's insane.
like, hey bozo, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
No, you should if they're within arm's reach of you, you should politely be like, hey.
Yeah, I think that's incredibly fair.
So funny.
You absolutely have to wake them up.
Kind of on this topic, Ava went to the movies by herself a few weeks ago. It was like a 10 p.m. showing. She said she wakes up at 2 a.m. The theater's empty.
No.
The movie had ended like 2 hours
Wicked?
ago.
Wait, don't they like sweep the?
Oh, I know. No, it was I think it was in Nora. This was a while ago. It was probably like a month ago. Yeah, she wakes up. It's like 2 a.m.
Is the theater closed?
No, I'm sure there were other movies like wrapping up around that time, but like her theater was completely empty.
Were the lights off?
I don't know. I shouldn't specify.
Dude,
That is so funny.
You see that person that fell asleep on their flight and woke up and the flight there was no one on the flight and it was pitch black.
Oh, that's
How
scary.
does that happen?
Like
But
criminal
the people come clean it.
Yes.
criminal negligence. Like someone didn't do their job.
That sounds absolutely terrifying.
And I don't know how she figured it out. She like got the door open and like flagged someone.
How do you even like
Her phone.
Oh, they like closed the plane and stuff?
She said it was pitch black.
I don't even understand how like the people next to you don't go like, hey.
Yeah, I guess everyone thought at some point someone else will wake her up.
That's insane.
Yeah, woman fault. The video is
I also can't believe I'm still like I went out there and all of them were like acting like I was ridiculous.
really.
Yeah, it was Gavin bouncing it. He was like, "Come on," and Dan was like, "God, like, what do you do? You can't hear it on the mics." Like, yeah, but we can hear it.
It's irritating. Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah, woman said she was left alone on Air Canada plane after falling asleep during a flight. Tiffany Adams said she fell asleep while flying from Quebec to Toronto. She said she had experienced recurring night terrors since I'd be so scared. She's gonna get a fucking bag.
Yeah, I'm so
She's gonna get
baffled.
so much money.
I don't know about that.
Dude. That's like
What's the damages? Night terrors?
She could have died.
Could she have?
Yeah, it depends on how long they would have. What if they didn't find her?
Yeah, what if she just
She
kept...
said it was like freezing in the plane.
There's be snacks.
Yeah, it's insane.
That's
All right, should
not-
we?
I don't understand how that happens even a little. That's crazy.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't make any sense.
Maybe she's so small you can't barely see her.
that's true.
All right, should we do?
Dancing to life.
Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Na 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 na.
Things that we wish had wrapped like Spotify or sayings that don't exist.
Which one do you want to start with?
Let's do things that are wrapped. Things we wish were wrapped.
All right, Spotify Wrapped is out. What else do you wish there was a Wrapped for?
I wish there was a wrapped for it would give you a percentage of people in the world who would sleep with you. I'm just curious, like where I fall on most people's like radar.
It's like puts you in like a percentile.
Yeah, it would be like 15% of the world would sleep with you. That'd be like, I feel pretty good about that.
That would be crazy. That would take
That'd be a
a
lot.
toll on me.
I'd be really sore.
Underwear. I would like to know which of my underwear I've worn the most.
I know which one you've worn in the most.
Which one?
The flags one.
I don't think that might. I don't know if that's true. I think my coral ones might. But like like I feel like it's always interesting because I have ones that get hot,
Yeah.
just like music.
I would like to know the amount of gas stations I've been in that had a winning lottery ticket available.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Like,
that
if
a
I
lot.
like, not necessarily the next one,
yeah,
but there was a possibility for me to win the lottery.
I like that a lot. Cuisine. I would like to know what type of cuisine I've eaten the most of. Like I think I might have had more tacos than anything else this year. It's possible.
I think, Mexican would be okay.
Mexican or
Italian would be up there for
sneaky,
me.
I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know what a PB&J
I think it has to be
is.
just with Chipotle alone. I think I've had more burritos and
think
tacos
Mexican
and
would-
bowls than
I
anything.
think Mexican. Yeah, Mexican food's
Mexican
really
food's the
good.
best food in the world.
I agree.
Let me see. I would want to know. Oh, I would want to know like people in your life that stalk your Instagram. So it'd be like these were the top 5 viewers of your Instagram this year, but it's like just for people that you know.
I like that. Yeah.
So you could be like, oh no way, like that random person really is checking up on me.
Yeah. Bagel. I would like to know which type of bagel I've had the most of because honestly, like this morning I had onion. Early in the year, I was everything. I had a cinnamon raisin phase. I've had a blueberry phase. Had a few Asiagos. I just want to know, which one I've had the most of.
Yeah, and like how many pounds of bagel you've had.
That I don't want to know. That would depress
How many
me.
pounds you've gained from bagel this
How many
year.
bagel I've done.
I want just a ranking of the outfits that I look best in.
Ooh, I like that.
So, because sometimes I feel like you get comfortable with your outfits, but there is one that you don't wear a lot that to everyone else you look very good in.
This might be the outfit I've worn the most this year.
1000%.
Yeah.
At least from the bottom down.
Oh, I
and
meant the-
same for me, minus the shoes.
I mean the top too.
Yeah.
'Cause I used to every day during the playoff run.
Yeah, me too.
Words. I would like to know what words I've said the most, and I want to be able to filter out dumb ones like the and.
What do you think they would be?
Killer.
Killer is my 1. Bizarre is probably in my 5.
Yeah. Goated.
Bananas.
Pine needles. I was saying that a lot behind your back.
I just want a world ranking of like the biggest poop that I've taken this year. So it'll be like,
Yep. I feel like you did that one last year.
no, that was a different one. That was I want to know if I've ever taken the biggest poop that day.
Of anyone in the world?
Yeah.
No, shot, dude. Like 7-footers, like Yao Ming. One poop would make you look like a freaking idiot.
Pull up giant poop in bedpan hospital. It's the funniest picture I've ever seen in my entire
Can I
life.
not?
No,
I'm
it's
like,
not gross. It's
I
not
feel
gross.
nauseous already.
Lauren, I swear to God, I'm not steering you around. It's not gross. It like doesn't look real. That's how insane it is. Like you won't be grossed out because you won't be able to believe.
And
that
this
it's
was one of
real.
yours?
Yes.
What am I looking up?
Giant poop bedpan hospital.
Oh, God. I don't know if I want to look at this.
Yeah.
No. It's so complicated.
Okay, I do.
You can't even like wrap your head around that it's real. Yeah, it's this one.
Oh my God. What did that come out of?
A human's butthole.
Well, that's bigger than that's 8 times bigger than my butthole.
So
I mean, that must have been.
Why
like,
did you have to carry it like that?
because they have to get rid of it somehow. It can't stay in his
you
room.
can't flush it. Oh, it was in. The,
they couldn't put it down the toilet.
oh,
Wait, she's probably bringing it to the bathroom to like chop up. She probably has to like chop it up into like different slices.
you have to like, yeah,
Okay.
you have to dice it.
It's the size of like my forearm. It was like it was like a Jersey Mike's giant sub.
All
right.
maybe I'm getting Jersey Mike's today.
Should we wrap up with sayings that don't exist?
Yeah, that's it. These are more sayings that don't exist. Do you want to go?
Yeah. Don't scratch an itch with a razor blade.
Ooh.
So it's like, you know, What?
You didn't come up with that.
Yeah, it's our friend. Our friend gave it to us.
Oh.
Shout out to our friend.
It told both of us it together.
Yeah, did you have it written down as well?
No, because I
okay.
Integrity.
Don't scratch an itch with a razor blade. Don't make a small problem. You don't take a drastic measure to fix like a problem that's going to end up hurting you in the end.
Yep. You can fall down the stairs a lot. Wait.
You can fall down the stairs a lot.
You can fall down the stairs a lot quicker than you can go up them.
Oh, I like that.
Success is gradual, but failure can happen in an instant.
Will you say that last part again? Because I talked over you.
Success is gradual, but failure can happen in an instant.
I got waiting for my wave. So when people are trying to like rush you and,
I like that.
Everyone else is, making big things happen and they're like, dude, what are you doing? You're like, come on, man, I'm waiting for my wave.
I like that a lot.
Like, you got to wait for the right moment to strike.
That's very good.
Thank you. Lauren did not like it. When I said that, Lauren went,
Wait, I didn't make that face.
run the tape. Put
I
Lauren's
went like this.
Nope. Put Lauren's face right here after.
And then put a pirate with no job here. Unemployed. All right.
Put a picture of me in a fun shirt here.
All right. I've got eat around the worm. Like a worm in an apple. So sometimes you tell someone like, hey, you just got to eat around the worm, dude. Like, can't let like one little imperfection taint something larger of importance.
I like that.
Something of larger importance.
Or like making the best of a bad situation.
Yeah, just eat around the worm, dude.
I got letting the dog walk you.
Yeah,
it's like letting your surroundings dictate your life when in reality you should be in control of it.
Dude, we're cooking. Don't turn a hobby into a headache. All right. Let some things just be fun. All right. Don't let them stress you out. Right. There's some things in life that aren't worth it. Like, for instance, I had a big error in our company softball game last Monday. I was pretty pissed off. And then I realized, you know what? Don't let a hobby be a headache. We're all just here to have fun.
Yeah, I think I need to take that advice for Legos. Sometimes I'll be like on like hour 8. And I'm like, what am I even? This is defeating the whole purpose of this.
Wait,
exactly.
Will, are you coming to softball tonight?
I can't. We have our retreat.
No. Sad.
All right. That was such a blast, guys.
I have more.
Oh, yeah, please.
Forgot to clock in. It's like if a guy's like being like kind of like spacey and out of it and like boneheaded, you're like, buddy forgot to clock in today.
I like that.
You know?
Yeah.
He hated that one.
No, I liked it.
Usually we just have
I just thought that
of,
it's kind of like you got to lock in.
Yeah, with a C at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. What about this one? You could print his resume on a Post-it.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh.
Guy's never done anything cool.
Yeah.
Damn.
Space bar is bigger than the backspace for a reason. You know, sometimes you just need to take a minute and pause instead of undoing the progress you've made.
Nice.
That's one in a language I don't understand.
Nice.
But it's very profound.
It's good. It's good.
What language was that? Rahiki?
No, I don't know. I don't know. I just found it online.
Kronkuga.
Kronkuga. Auga. Auga.
All right, guys, we love you. Have a great rest of your week.
Wait, who's
stealing?
Oh, I'm stealing Tom Cruise's personality minus his fucking Scientology part because I'm flying a plane in a couple hours.
Oh, that's where
or
you're
tomorrow
doing there?
actually, but I'm flying to Denver right after this to do it.
Yay.
And I'm flying it. Apparently she is doing the takeoff and landing, and I'm doing everything else.
That is the scariest thing I've ever heard.
And I don't know how to fly.
Are you gonna die?
I think there's like presumably if we like went to a tailspin, she would like save it, but
Or like, I'm sure there's a click of a button and can go into auto. So
no, it's like a stunt plane. It's like
Oh.
it's like a single engine plane.
Well, this may be our last play date, folks.
Yep, but I've literally never flown a plane. But I have flown flight simulators. So I think I have like the gist.
That is
it's exciting.
Apparently, I'm flipping it upside down too. We're doing like a barrel roll and we're doing like a loop de loop. So,
and you don't need like a certification for this?
Nope.
That's crazy.
My girl Dagmar is sitting behind me.
Who else is going to be in the plane with you?
Literally just us two. There's only 2 seats in the plane.
Whoa.
That's crazy. I would never do it. Never.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, that's. Really
I still
cool.
am like not scared, but I think it will set in at some point.
Oh, it's gonna be shit. You're gonna be shitting. Your
Wait,
pants.
where in
I'm
Denver?
gonna be shitting my pants.
Yeah, your pants.
What is it?
Denver?
Yeah. All right. We love you guys. Have a great rest of your week. Oh,
Hey.
personality. Sorry.
That was selfish.
I know. I just have to poop so bad.
So selfish.
Okay, well, I'm stealing Steve Cohen's personality.
Like Brandon Cohen's dad?
Is his dad named Steve?
I think so.
No, I'm the Mets owner. Because I'm balling out and I'm not letting anyone fuck with my vision.
Nice. Lauren? Quickly, 'cause I'm about to shit myself.
I'm just gonna steal a chef's person. I've definitely done this one, but I want to get back into my healthy eating, yummy,
Wolfgang Puck.
delicious.
Same.
Wolfgang Puck. Oh yeah, didn't you just
met him?
Meet him? Nice.
All right.
All right, we can end the episode. Go
Pretty
poop.
good. All right, we love you guys. Have a great rest of your weekend. I'm going to go do horrible. I'm going to go paint the porcelain throne. Love you guys. See you next Wednesday.
Paint away.
We might even see you guys. We might even start seeing you guys on Mondays soon. Maybe not next Monday, but we're moving to, if you don't know yet, we're moving to 2 episodes in the new year. So
we're announcing that now.
Oh, we're not. I don't think we're announcing that yet.
Well, we can.
Okay, fine. If you made it this far,
If you
yeah.
made it this far, that's the
But don't tell
secret.
anyone.
On the 27th.
Don't tell anyone. All right, love you guys. Bye.